So you've already seen my top 5 sexy niche fragrances. This is my top 5 sexy designer fragrances. Stay tuned and we'll get into it. This channel is Stylish Irishman, and I'm a stylish Irishman. So the mother tells me. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Matt here. I just actually recorded this full video while looking at a new microphone that I just got, and I realised after it was recorded that I was actually looking at the microphone and not at the lens. So here I am recording it once again. Anyway, hope you're all keeping well. And if you're just new to this channel, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well for future content like this. This channel is all based around fragrance. So if that's what you're into, hit the subscribe button and join the SI fam, the best fragrance family on YouTube. And you can believe that. Anyway guys, this here is my top 5 sexy designer fragrances for men, and I have one honourable mention as well, so we're going to get straight into it. So my honourable mention on the list is Dior Sauvage. So the main accords in Dior Sauvage are ambroxan, pepper and bergamot. If you haven't heard of this before, don't know where you've been, but if you're a collector and you don't have this, what are you at, man? If you're not a collector and you're just starting into it, you may already have this. That's how popular this is. That's why it's an honourable mention, just because it's very popular. Everyone is wearing this, everyone and their mother is wearing this nowadays. I don't blame them though, because you know, this is successful for a reason. It's one of the most pleasant scents, and I think actually out of all the fragrances that have been so popular over the years, this is one that I would never get sick of smelling off people, because it's just such a pleasant scent. It's not like your 1 Millions or your Le Mal. You kind of get sick of them, but I don't feel I'm ever going to get sick of this. I hope not anyway with this 200ml bottle. But this is Dior Sauvage as my honourable mention. So my number 5 on the list, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. One of probably Tom Ford's sexiest fragrances he has at the moment in his cheaper line. It's not the private blend collection, it's in his main line. If you smell Tom Ford Noir, this is absolutely nothing like it. The main accords in this are kulfi, cardamom and vanilla. So kulfi is an Indian ice cream. So it gives off a dessert kind of vibe in the fragrance world on YouTube. It's known as a gourmand fragrance, and if you don't know what that is, it basically means like it smells like an edible scent. It smells like something you could eat, like a dessert or something. That's how nice it is. It's really nice, very sexy. I think you should wear this on a date or a night out. You could also wear it casually around the house too. I wear a lot of this actually, just very fond of the scent, but it's definitely one of the sexier fragrances out there at the moment. And it's unique too. I've never smelled anything like this before. And that was a kind of criteria for this list. Had to be somewhat unique, you know, and that's why Dior Sauvage is only an honourable mention, even though it's one of my top fragrances. But yeah, that's Noir Extreme by Tom Ford at number 5. Highly recommend this one. Alright guys, number 4 on the list, Dior Intense. So iris, ambrette and lavender are the main accords in this one. So this here has been mentioned on my channel recently. I was actually talking about Dior Parfum in my previous video, why I didn't like it. I used this bottle just because it looks like the Dior Parfum bottle. I love this though. This is one of my top sexy fragrances, especially for the winter. But from this list you'll probably realise that I do like winter scents. I tend to lean towards them. I find them sexier. I think winter time is the best time to wear nicer fragrances. I prefer winter fragrances. But Dior Intense really has that iris in there, so it's not very masculine. You mightn't like this. If you haven't smelled this before, you really should get your nose on it before you actually buy it. Never recommend blind buying. There are a few fragrances I'd recommend blind buying, like Dior Sauvage maybe, but not something like this. If you're getting into kind of different types of fragrances, you really have to put your nose on it. But this one is a lovely, sexy, sweet fragrance. The iris kind of combines with the other notes to give it nearly a chocolatey kind of a vibe, and it's just really nice and sweet and unique. So the Dior line is unique. There are some fragrances out there with iris in there, but this one is out on its own, and you know, Dallas from Chaos Fragrances speaks highly of this as well. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this as a new choice maybe for you for your sexy summer, for your sexy winter fragrances. Sorry, I wouldn't wear this in the summer. You'd really annoy people if you wore this in the summer. So that's Dior Intense at number 4. So number 3 on the list is Ombre Letter by Tom Ford. Another Tom Ford on the list. Tom Ford is known for being involved with sexy fragrances on the market. Another one on the list Tom Ford was also involved with. But anyway, this is Ombre Letter. So if you haven't smelt this, maybe you might have smelled Tuscan Leather. This is basically a tamed down version of that in my opinion. I don't like Tuscan Leather. You might have seen my previous video where I mentioned I don't like Dior Homme Parfum because it's too strong, pushes too hard, and it's the harsh leather note I don't like. And it's the same with Tuscan Leather. I just think it pushes too hard. It gives me a headache, to be honest. Tuscan Leather does, but this is a tame version of that. So it is. It's really nice one for the winter. Really different as well. It's not your everyday fragrance you'd buy. Tuscan Leather is a niche scent that everyone wouldn't probably be buying, but this is more kind of mainstream now because it's in Tom Ford's cheaper kind of lineup in comparison to his niche line, which is the Private Blend collection. But I'd highly recommend this one. Has the kind of raspberry vibe that Tuscan Leather has with the leather. Very nice, but it's a tamed leather, and that's why I'm really fond of this one. So that's Ombre Letter by Tom Ford, number 3. Get your nose on this, definitely worthwhile. So number 2, La Nuit De Long by YSL Eau de Toilette. So if you watch my channel, you probably guessed that this would be here. You probably thought it would be number 1 actually. This is my number 1 fragrance ever, along with Endymion by Penhaligon's. I don't find that to be super sexy or anything, so that's why I don't actually have it on the list. But La Nuit De Long, it's known all over the world for being sexy. It definitely lives up to the name. I actually own the older formulation, which is 2009 formulation, which is said to be a bit better, have a bit more depth, have a bit more cardamom. But to be honest, I prefer the current formulation. It mightn't have the best performance, but the older formulation, the cardamom is a bit rich, and this one's a bit zingier. There's something a bit zingier about the current formulation of La Nuit De Long that I personally like, and it really means you can wear it all year round too. It doesn't mean like the older one was a bit more of a kind of winter autumn fragrance, but this here you could wear it all year round and it's still super sexy, super unique. If you don't have this, you should buy it. If you're a girl watching this and your boyfriend doesn't have this, buy it and you can thank me later. So that's La Nuit De Long by YSL at number 2. Okay guys, as I said, number 2 was La Nuit De Long. You probably guessed it'd be number 1, but you can't be really predictable on YouTube all the time now, can you? So please give the video a like guys if you haven't already. Thanks so much for doing it as well. I appreciate that so much. Really means a lot. Anyway, number 1, 1 Million Lucky. Sorry, there's a shine coming in off the window, but 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne. So this one, hazelnut and honey is what you're going to get here. This is unique. If you haven't smelled this before, the original 1 Million is nothing like this. I wouldn't actually buy 1 Million myself. It's not too bad, but 1 Million Lucky is a flanker I had to buy. Hazelnut and honey, as I said, but it just is really nice. It smells like roasted hazelnuts with a bit of honey in the background. You know, I could go into detail about this. I do have a full review on this. I'll link it up here if you want to see it. But they're the main accords you're going to get off this, and it's a unique scent. I done the review actually, and a friend of mine texted me, said he smelt it after watching my review and absolutely loved it. It definitely is going to buy it, but it's perfect for the winter months, for the autumn months. 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne. This is a 200ml bottle and I have a good dint gone into it already. It's a really nice one even to wear around for yourself if you're just sitting around the house and you like to wear them. This one's also good for that. I think it's a nice kind of, a nice date scent too. Your girlfriend would definitely like this. So that's 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne at number 1. Thanks for watching guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Leave a comment down below for any video ideas you'd like to see from the channel maybe. And once again, thanks for everything. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And thanks everyone. That's it for this one. Take it handy. God bless.